Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video on decoding silent E words. So this video can be found in the new Decoding Silent E Words playlist and in the language arts playlist on my channel. So I'm going to review the rule. Oh, excuse me, I can't even talk right now. I'm going to review the rule. I'm going to review the rule for silent E words. So they call it silent E, magic E, but basically when the letter E is at the end of a word, it is silent. The volume is on 0. The letter E does not make a sound. It does not make one sound when it is at the end of a word. But what it does do is it controls the sounds that other vowel letters make. What the E does is it makes the vowel letter in the middle of the word say its name. So these are our vowel letters right here. A, E, I, O, U. And sometimes Y, but we're not going to talk about Y today. Y is a conversation for another day. So A, E, I, O, and U are vowel letters that the letter E makes say their name when they're in the middle of the word. All right. So what I am going to do is I'm going to blend the sounds together. I am going to say each sound and say the whole word. Now, if you're wondering how come I didn't put a loop around the letter E, I think a lot of you already know the answer to that, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The reason that I don't put a loop around the letter E is because the letter E doesn't make a sound. I only looped the letters that actually make sounds in this word. The letter E is silent. So I'm going to say each sound, and then I am going to say the whole word. Now, all of these silent E words have the letter O in them. We can call them OE words because they have the letter O in them. And in all of these words, the letter E makes the letter O say its name. So here we go. I'm going to say each sound to the whole word. Ready? H, O, P. Hope. O, Pope. I'm going to do that one more time for y'all. One more time, I'm going to do it. H, O, Hope. O, Pope. All right. Now the remaining words I'm going to read with automaticity. Here we go. Rope, cope, yoke, joke, joke, coke, and poke. Now, if you noticed, in every single one of these words, the E was silent and it made the letter O say its name. In all of those words, you heard the long O sound. You heard the letter O saying its name. Now, without the silent E at the end, we would just have the short O sound. O would say ah, and the word would be hop. But because there's an E at the end, the E makes O say its name, and instead of hop, we have hope. All right, so I'm going to read the words one more time now going up the list. I read going down the list already. Now I'm going to read going up the list. Ready? Poke, coke, joke, yoke, cope, rope, pope, hope. All right. Now, and this is special for all of my students, as an assignment to go along with these videos, I have my students use each of these words and sentences. So I'm going to review the definition of each of these words. Starting with this one. So the word hope has to do with having a positive attitude and wish. Well, not. I guess it could have to do with having hope means having a positive attitude, but it also hope means wishing something good will happen. Like, I hope that we're going to get to have pizza for lunch this Friday. I hope that I'll be able to get home early. So hope, wishing for something good to happen. Pope, really, the word Pope should have a capital P here because it's an official title. A Pope is the person at the top of the church, the top of the Catholic Church. In the Catholic Church, we have priests, we have bishops, and at the very top of the hierarchy, we have the Pope. He's like the expert. At least he's supposed to be the expert when it comes to everything religious. Like he's supposed to have a lot of knowledge regarding religious beliefs. Doesn't mean he's right about everything, but that's what it means. All right. Next word, we have rope. Now, a rope is it's a string together that people often use it to climbing the rope, you know. Cope. Cope has to do with accepting like a sad reality or an unfortunate reality. You know, like I have to cope with the fact that I am over the hill as a basketball player. AIDS, attrition, I can't hoop the way I used to. I can still score, I can still get buckets, but there was a time when I was above the rim dunking. It was never a high flyer, but I could at least dunk a volleyball on a 10-foot hoop. And now in my old age, gravity sadly has more power than has more power over me. So, you know, I have to cope with the fact that I'm getting older and that Father Time is undefeated. Yolk. When we talk about yolk, we are talking about the yellow part of an egg. Joke. I mean, I think pretty much all of my students know what a joke is, you know, somebody saying something funny. Coke, that's a sugary drink. It's a type of soda that tastes very, very good. It is one of my all-time favorite drinks, but it is not that healthy. Coke, one thing about Coke, even though it tastes good, it is loaded with sugar, and if you drink too much of it, you could get a stomach ache. Also, there was a time when I was drinking a lot of soda, drinking a lot of Coke, where it affected my ability to get up and down the basketball court. So definitely Coke, it's a drink to enjoy, but I would recommend not having it more than once or twice a week. All right, and the last word is poke. If you poke something, you're basically touching something with your finger. I'm poking myself right now. You see that? I'm giving my shoulder a poke. All right. So, this is for my students. On the Google Classroom, the assignment is to select five of these words and use each of them in a sentence. So I want you to pick 5 of these 8 words and use them in a sentence. And I want you to write the sentence with correct capitalization, punctuation, and spelling. As a bonus to help you get started, I will tell you what, you can use 2 of the example sentences that I gave. You can count that as 2 of your sentences. And then I want you to come up with 3 sentences on your own. So that is the assignment for my students. That is my video for today. Now, as always, we are going to end the day with some basketball. It's true. I'm age, attrition, father time. I am old. I can't do it quite like I used to, but I'm still not giving up. I am still working my way back into shape. Though I may never be able to run the way I did 10 years ago, I am confident that I can get in better shape than I currently am right now. I can get in better shape than I'm currently in. So we are going to end the day with some basketball. If you are just here for the education, it is okay to pause the video and not finish the video. For a lot of my students, a lot of the people watching, I like to throw some entertainment in because it keeps them motivated to keep learning all this amazing stuff. But if you only want the education without the entertainment, you can pause the video or turn the video off. But I am gonna finish with some basketball. Set up here. All right, so we have the hoop in there. Might have to bring this a little bit closer. Bring it a little closer. Because I want y'all to see me getting buckets. All right, here we go. I'm gonna be a little more finesse today. I usually get physical, but I'm gonna be finesse. Instead of really trying to body somebody, I'm just gonna work with the old school hook shot. Ah, ooh, hurt my knee on that one. There we go. I gotta make at least two more. There we go. Then I'm gonna use the other hand. Here we go, another one. All right. Opposite hand. You want to be good with both hands. I'll tell you, even if you can't run as fast as you used to, if you perfect the skills of the game, those stay with you. Those are like riding a bike. So even though I might not be able to run as fast or jump as high, I still got most of my speed. I just don't have the hops that I used to have. If you can perfect the fundamentals, the footwork, the shooting ability, the ability to dribble, shoot, that stays with you pretty much till you're 70. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he is 75 now. He went to a Lakers reunion, and he's still hitting hook shots. At 75 years old, he is still hitting hook shots because it's like riding a bike. The skills of the game stay with you. Lost track of how many makes. Now, you got that polished face-up game. Now I'm going to jab and shoot, take a few jump shots, and I will end it with some dunk. I'm going to see if I can still at least get in the air a little bit. Jab and shoot, just like that. Whew. Here we go. Jab on my left and my right. Not the smoothest. If you're going to turn around, it's better to catch it with your back to the basket. One more jumper. Then I'm going to try to end it with some dunks. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can still get up there a little bit. Whew. Yeah, I still got it. I still got it after all these years. I still got it. All right. Let me end it with a couple two-handed slams. All right. Last dunk of the day. Last dunk, best dunk. Whew. Slowly working my way back into shape. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Most importantly, write something in the comments. Let me know if this is helpful, and give me some feedback. And also write if there's any other math problems, types of words that you need help with decoding. Definitely write that in the chat. Write that in the comments. Also, if you go to my community tab, there's a post that basically asks, what are you having difficulty with in school? What subjects or what concepts within a certain subject are you having trouble with? So that's the post. It's under my community tab. Please comment on that post. Tell me something that you're having a difficult time with, that you're struggling with. I'm here to help. I'm here to make this thing that we call school easier. So type that in and put that respond to that post. All right, that is my video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of the day. Happy Thursday, everybody.